Welcome back to the channel. So, just in the Lake District at the moment, just on the A590 by Windermere, Bowness, Newby Bridge, Grange over Sands, that sort of area. Very, very nice Lake District in the UK. Fabulous little place to go, have a nice little holiday. Obviously, best to go in the summer because in the winter it's definitely cold, wet and miserable a lot of the time. Just been up to me to Barrow-in-Furness to go check on me flats. They're all good, all rented out, everything's sweet. Just got an electric meter read and a gas meter read. Took them so I can pass them to the electric company. That's it. I'm pretty much done for another year there. Don't need to go back there for any reason. I've got an agent who looks after the property. Easy life, easy passive income. Very sweet passive income as well. Because that property, it's a 3-bedroom house that's on 3-bedroom house that's been converted into 3 self-contained flats about in the 1990s sometime, I think. I bought them in 2002 for £32,000 for the 3 flats. Happy days on that. They paid for themselves probably 8 times over. I get I rent each flat out for £500 a month per flat, so I get £1,500. I think the mortgage payment is about £200 a month on a 40 grand loan that I owe for a remortgage that I took years ago. So the profit, the yield is fantastic. The property's, although it gets £1,500 a month in rent, realistically it's a property that rents out for £1,500 a month anywhere in the world should be worth at least 120 months worth of rent, in my opinion. So it should be worth around about £180,000, £200,000 for that sort of income. It's actually worth around about 95 or 100, so fantastic yield. I think it's like 15 or 20%, at least 15%, 20% yield return on investment. Very sweet, very, very sweet indeed. Been to see a couple of friends up there as well. I used to live up in Cumbria, up in Barrow-in-Furness and that area. So I've been to see a couple of old friends, see how they're doing. And now I'm heading back down to Cheshire. I'm going to go stop and see a friend on the way in Maghull, Lydiate, just on the outskirts of Liverpool. Check on him, see how he's getting on. I haven't seen him for a year. Generally I'm just enjoying myself, I haven't got a lot to do really in the UK. I just need to replace my passport with a new one because I've run out of pages in it. Plus it's running out of time as well, it's getting a little bit old, the passport. So I'm going to get a new passport. That's about it. Everything else is taken care of. I've got my car park, which I've done a couple of videos on, which I'm working on. That's the main thing, that's pretty much the only thing I've got to do is the car park. I'm going to add an extra space just to up the income, clean it up a bit, and there's a couple of dips in the car park which where it started to sink. The cellars underneath it, so I need to sort that out as well, but I don't know whether I'll have enough time. I'm going to see if I can do it. We shall see. I'm going to go to Turkey. I'm going to book a ticket to go to Turkey today, to go around about the 30th of April, and then I'll be in Turkey for maybe a week or 10 days, and then I'm going to go to Bulgaria in around about the 15th of May or something like that. Go to Bulgaria to Burgas, sunny beach. Go and see how things are there. I haven't been there for years. I used to have an apartment there, but I sold it because the the interest rates on the mortgage. I had a mortgage. I was the first person ever to get a buy-to-let mortgage in Bulgaria in 2006, I think it was. And they said, oh yeah, once it goes into the EU, the rates will drop to EU rates. They never did. They always stayed like 5-6%. And at the time in the UK, it was like you could get mortgages for 2%. So I paid a bit of it off, and then thought I don't want it anymore. So I sold it, got rid of it, cleared the mortgage off. I wish I'd kept it in a way, but I'm glad I sold it in another way. So what can you do? What can you do? Did a video yesterday. It was about like 25 minutes long. Tried uploading it last night. It was still trying to upload this morning, so I deleted the upload. I might try again, see if I can upload it, but possibly it's too long to upload. That's why most of my videos are like 5-10 minute videos, because when I'm abroad in Madagascar and places like that, the internet's not so good at quality, so trying to upload anything longer than a 5 or 10 minute video can take hours. So I tend to do like 5-10 minute videos. But I thought while I was in the UK, I'd attempt a 30-minute video. No, it wasn't having none of it. And I know most of my subscribers' attention spans like 3 minutes, because I've seen it on the algorithms. They tend to turn off after 3 minutes and switch to another video. I do the same sort of thing. I'm guilty as well. So maybe 30-minute videos, useless anyway. Tell you what though, in the UK, it's hard work. Like there's so many rules and regulations. Like just look at the road. Like you've got speed cameras like this here that we're going through now. You've got number plate recognition. You've got number plate recognition on the cars, on the police cars as well. Everybody's got a dash cam video camera in the car on the windscreen, so if you drive erratically or overtake them on a double white line, they send the video to the police, and then you end up getting done for it by them grassing you up. There's all sorts of rules, like you gotta wear your seatbelt. If you don't wear your seatbelt, if you take your seatbelt off, you get this beep beep. It's annoying as hell. Not like Madagascar, where you can drive whatever speed limit you feel like, no seatbelt, kids hanging out the sunroof, dangling off the back of the pickup. It's not like that here. It's hard work. Like you got to keep a constant eye on your speed, make sure you're keeping in with the speed limit. You don't want to get penalty points, have your license taken away. It's almost as if the British are like I don't know how to say it, like, but it's like Chinese rule or Russian rule over here now. Like you can't do anything, and they want to know everything you're doing through your phone system. You know, they want to know what business you're doing, how much you're earning. They don't want any cash payments. They want it all done through your phone, so they know exactly where you are, who you're with, what you're spending your money on, so they can sell advertising to you. It's mainly about taxing it. It's about collecting the tax pennies, all this going digital stuff. Because obviously before, like, you could do cash in hand payments to people, and if you wanted a bag of weed or something, you could buy it cash, and the drug dealer didn't have to pay tax on it. Now, oh no. If you want to buy a bag of weed now, you've got to send it through to the guy's bank account, and you've got to put it like down as buying a bag of sweets or something, and then he's got to pay tax on those sweets. You know, it's how it is. Is it a good system? I don't think so. It's good for the government, and they'll be able to tax you for every single penny. For the people, it just takes away your freedom. That's what's happening in Britain. That's the best way to explain it, is your freedom's getting stripped away little bit by little bit. It's almost as if you're like an ant, just a working ant. You're born, you go to work, you pay your taxes, you retire, you get 5-year retirement, you die, and you're taxed on every single aspect of it. There's no escaping it. The cost of living in the UK is madness, like absolute madness. I've been refusing to buy boxes of cereals in Madagascar because they're like £5 a box. And I'm like, £5 a box? Aren't a box of cereals in the UK £1 or something? No, they're not. I was wrong. The prices have gone up for everything in the UK. Can of Coke's now like over £1. A box of cereals is £4 for a box of Weetabix, a small box. Crazy, like crazy prices. I think if you're earning less than 50,000 a year in the UK, you're a pauper. Simple as that. If even in London, if you're earning less than 80,000 a year, you're not going to get very far in life. You're not driving around in a Porsche and living in a detached house. That's for certain. Big money. Everything's big money here. I think I've obviously been out of the country too long. I've been out of the country for like 10 years. And fair enough, I pop back every now and again, but I just can't understand it. Like, it's just, the inflation's just out of control. Like, cost of living is out of control. I'm glad I don't live here in the UK now. I'm glad. I did a good move. Moving to Madagascar 10 years ago was the best move I've made. Fair enough, I could have made a better move by going to other countries, maybe, but I'm happy with my choice. Like, very, very happy. Like, so we're on the M6. We are on the M6. Lancaster, 18 miles. Nice. Shouldn't be too long until I get to Liverpool area. Maybe an hour. So I might do a couple of videos on the way down. Keep them kind of shortish. 15-minute or something would be nice, wouldn't it? Nice. I like England. I miss England, but I've got no reason to be here anymore. You know, my properties are all passive income streams. They're all rented out through agents and stuff. Everything's taken care of. Everything's just passive income. So I don't really need to come here. And then all my family are dead. You know, I've got a half brother. I've got a sister and a brother-in-law. But I don't have a lot of contact with them, to be honest with you. I don't spend a lot of time in the UK, and when I do, I don't really see them. It's funny how you get older, and you can literally work out in an amount of hours how long you're going to actually spend with your mum or your dad or your sister or your mate, your best mate from school or something. You can work out in a lifetime how long you've got to spend with them. In many occasions, especially if you're living abroad and that. Like, just imagine if you're living abroad and you're going to come back for a holiday once a year for 2 weeks, and you're going to see your mother or your father or your relative for maybe 2 days of that. Half the time you're sleeping, the other half the time you're doing something else, or you're on the toilet, or you're getting a bath, or you're eating or whatever. So realistically, you're spending in those 24-hour, 48-hour periods, you're spending like 8 hours with your family member a year. Not very much, is it? And the family member might be like 68 or something. You know what I mean? They probably got like 5, 7 years, or 10 years to live or something. The older I get, though, the less friends I want, the less associates I want, the less dealings with people I want. Like, I used to be a people's person, but now I'm happy just living my little life, like in my little bubble, you know, with me YouTube subscribers, with you guys. I'm happy, and with me family, me wife, me kids. That's it. By the time I don't have enough time, like, that's what it comes down to. I don't have enough time after sleeping and eating and all the rest. Getting to places, transport and all the rest, travelling between one place and another. There's not enough hours left. spend time with your wife, spend time with your kids, spend time working. Look at this dickhead. Move. I don't know. I mean, I've got the UK business to run, which, like I say, it doesn't take a lot, but it does take a little bit. There's the odd email and keeping an eye on stuff, making sure everything's good. And then I've got my Madagascar business, and I've got my family in Madagascar to look after. I need time for myself. I've got my YouTube that I need to keep on top of. I've got no spare time for anything, you know. I am planning to make some time though. I'm planning to make some time to work with a good group of investors. I still want to do it. I'm running a bit behind, but I want to clear out some properties, some land that I've got, get rid of it, so I don't have to waste time going to the south of Madagascar, 2,000 kilometre trip every time to go down there, 2,000 kilometres back. So I'm going to sell that stuff, get that cleared off, and then I'll just be in Nosy B. And I'll probably spend like 18 months in Nosy B at a time, and then go away for like 3 weeks or something to Europe or wherever I'm going to go, and then go back to my Nosy B and be there 18 months again. That's my plan, rather than like every 11 months travelling to the UK. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to hopefully do a project where we can make some decent money between a good group of investors. And just do that, nice and easy. Buy a plot of land, build some apartments, and then depending on what the investors want to do, sell them or rent them out for passive income. That's the idea. Right, that's it. I'm out of here. I'll leave you to it. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a sub, check me other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.